Hi, I'm Peter J. Ray. Welcome to Adventures in History. Today's topic is Dearest Mother and Dad. Love, Ruth, John, Mark, Pamela, Patricia, and Peter. 1962. Part 136. 20689 Beach Cliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio. August 29th, 1962. Dearest Mother, it was very good to get your letter and pictures. You certainly look much younger than you are. We enjoyed seeing them. I still haven't the slides copied for you. It seems a shame that the only picture you would have of Peter to show Ruth would be that one at Christmas. I almost threw it out. I thought it so bad of the children. I was very happy to hear that Ruth and family are visiting Mrs. Nielsen. It would be good for her, I imagine. I'd invited Ruth and family here, but hadn't heard. Also Elsie and Pat, but haven't heard from any of them. We leave Friday for Lakeside. I almost phoned you last Friday night to see if you'd like to fly down and go to Lakeside with us. We'd taken a walk to the lake with the kiddies after supper, and it's been so lovely. We hadn't planned anything all summer, thinking you might come, and didn't want to be busy, so we've had a very leisurely time. I finished painting the mural on the girls' wall. I will have John take a picture of it for you. I painted the girls as ballerinas. The man will paper the other walls next week. John repaired the closet and all the damage the plumbers left after putting in the copper plumbing. John cleaned 5 hours in the basement. Then he painted the girls' closet lilac. Monday, a man is coming and plastering the kitchen ceiling, and we may have Sanitas put on while we're at Lakeside. The other reason I thought it might be nice for you to come, besides the lovely weather now, is because Peter is so cute learning to talk. As I put him down for his nap, he said with a wicked grin, "Good night, old friend," and when he got up said, "Hi, old friend." The Diamonds next door just think he is it. Sometimes Peter goes over by himself. They have a box of toys for him, and he gets them out and puts them away when he's ready to leave. The school psychologist said Patty was above average, but don't know if they'll let her begin. They've tested 23 and haven't accepted any. I'm having a gold Indian Madras tablecloth sent from Florida. Patty and Pamela go to Margot White's birthday beach party tomorrow. They were roller skating today. Mark and his boys' pirate boat float won first prize in the parade, $3 silver. They worked so hard on it. Really very good. Sunday we had John's cousin Jimmy and Peggy Wannerover and their 4 little daughters for dinner. Then 2 of their girls stayed overnight and all the next day to play with Pam and Patty. During lunch, with all the girls chatting at once, I noticed Peter in his high chair with his little phone saying, "Hello, Daddy." Last summer after you left, I may have told you Peter missed you so, and when we went to the park, a woman made such a fuss over him, and he responded. Her voice was like yours. We haven't been to Rocky River Park so much this year, and one evening we saw her again. She said she'd inquired about us, for she'd missed us and Peter. She wanted to know if you'd been down. We told her no, and she said you'd been missing something. She's never had a family. I haven't seen her when we've been over since either. I wondered if maybe you could get a round-trip ticket, Regina, Cleveland, Tacoma, and back to Regina, so you could visit Aunt Norma at the same time. Wouldn't it be more reasonable? I know how busy you seem to be in the winter. Thought it would be better now. John's Aunt Mary won't recover, John's mother said. John phoned to see if he could take John's mother and dad and me to the Hannah Playhouse to see The King and I for John's mother's and my birthday on September 15th. But she doesn't want to make plans in case Mary goes. Good night. Love, John and Ruth, Mark, Pamela, Patty, and Peter. Dear Mrs. Smallshaw, here's a check to help with the transportation cost. Hope to see you soon. Love, John. 20689 Beach Cliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio, September 25th, 1962. Dear Mother and Dad, we certainly do hope that you had a good trip back and not too tired from us all. You did look younger when you left than when you arrived, in spite of our lively crew. Patty began to cry the moment the plane left, wept all the way home, cried when she went to bed, woke up crying, and wrote this letter as soon as she got home from nursery school. She only stopped weeping when I assured her you'd return. Peter asked 3 times during supper, "Where'd Grandma go?" and "Big airplane fly away," when the plane left. He fell downstairs last night. Thank you for the notepaper and canister set. The school tea is here tomorrow. Have the cookies and brownies and donuts rounds, nuts and mints. Tomorrow I'll get Mrs. White's flowers, Ann's cups, and Cynthia's silver service. I skipped my meeting last night and 2 tonight. Joyce is going with me on the home tour, and John is taking me to dinner Thursday with Shar and Don, and then to the JC meeting. Shar was sorry she didn't meet you. Ann is having a coffee in the morning. I've invited a guest, but don't know if I'll go or not. I forgot to give you the hat to the red coat. Also thought of Mark's winter coat for Brian, but I guess you had enough. I hope you like the luggage and other purchases. We appreciate you coming, and all were very glad that you could come. We enjoyed having you. Good night. Love, John and Ruth, Mark, Pamela, Patty, and Peter. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio, October 10th, 1962. Dear Mother, we were very happy to hear that your trip home was fine and that you were met by Dad and Bud. I am sure they were glad to have you back. It was good that they liked the luggage. I'm very sorry to hear about your washing difficulties. I guess you should have taken me up on the laundry offer. Too bad, though. Your parcel arrived, and Mark was so thrilled with his satellite. I think you'd sent him a $100 gift. He said, "She must really think a lot of us." And the dessert was appreciated, too. We had a foreign exchange student from Austria here Monday and Tuesday, and Ann White said she wished she could send a pie for dessert, but too busy, and I said I had everything planned, but I forgot to put the sugar in the dessert. As usual, we've had lots of activities going on. We had a financial meeting here Monday night and board meeting here the next morning, Tuesday, and went to Pamela's tea that afternoon. Out to the Junior Museum meeting Wednesday, and we went to the funeral home Thursday to see Mr. Vogler and to his funeral Friday. It was a year from the day we left for Europe that we went to the funeral home. So it shows that if I'd waited a year as I'd wanted on the trip, it might not have worked out. Mrs. Vogler is quite broken up, but did very well. Pamela started her puppetry and Mark his gym program, and the girls still go to their ballet. I sold all but 14 boxes of that Halloween candy, almost 100 boxes. Saturday we went to a beach party at the ferries, a beautiful evening. And Sunday we took the kiddies to the Rocky River Park for a picnic. It was just gorgeous with all the fall colors. Peter was hilarious as the leaves fell from the trees. "Leaves fall from out of the sky," and he marveled looking up to the sky. He is just wonderful. Then we had Klaus here from Austria and saw the slides of Austria. Very lovely. They did our sidewalk that day, and Ann is making a patio with our old cement blocks. We're trying a rock garden. Yesterday was the school luncheon, and I just returned from a handcraft meeting now. Friday is a dessert bridge and style show of Rocky River Juniors and a film festival that evening. Saturday I work at the Lake Erie Junior Nature and Science Center, and we are having the office party that night here. Sunday after church we meet the builder out at the new street in Bay Village. Monday I have to work at nursery school and Brownie meeting, and John has a church meeting. Tuesday I have nursery board here. Wednesday the Junior Museum family night. Thursday is JC Auxiliary. They asked me to be a model at the November State Meeting Style Show. And Saturday we have a United World Federalist House meeting here. Penny said, I don't know how you do so much." And Shar said, "You don't know Ruth. She's calmed down a lot from what she used to do." "We're all just fine. Take care. Love, John, Ruth, Mark, Pamela, Patty, and Peter." 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio, October 22nd, 1962. Dearest Mother, happy birthday, number 65. Sort of a milestone. Congratulations all on the new wee girl. Hope all is well with you all. We know how thrilled you all must be, for I remember Patty's went so well, an exciting time. I've tried to find you a veil hat in green to mail to go with your suit, but no luck, so hope the napkins can fit some bridge party in your color scheme. Let me know the size of your dining room table and I'll get one of those plastic cloths. They have gold, yellow, and beige, all nice. We've had a busy time, glorious weather, beautiful sunny days, and lovely fall leaves. Our office party lasted until 3 o'clock a.m., and I cleaned up until 5 o'clock a.m., and got up at 8:30. We all went to church, and I taught Sunday school. We had a brownie meeting Monday, nursery school board meeting here Tuesday, chairman of the nursery to the junior museum Wednesday. We had Shar and Kathy and 6 kiddies here Thursday, and the World Federalist Party meeting here Saturday evening, and Miss Kent and a friend came here for a dinner Sunday. And I'm having 2 classes of the deaf here Thursday to go to the Junior Museum. I'm on my way to the nursery school auction now. Good luck on the new baby, Joan, and happy birthday. Love, John, Ruth, Mark, Pamela, Patty, and Peter. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio, October 30th, 1962. Dearest Mother, I'm very happy that all went well with the new baby. I'm sure they would all be glad to be back to normal again, too. How cute of Janet. I thought you might like to see Pamela and Mark's school photos, and one taken of Patty, Peter, and I by the man across the street, while I was collecting for the United Appeal. I collected $450 from our block. John gave $200 downtown. He's chairman of the church drive and pledged almost $400 there, and $200 to the United World Federalists. We thought you'd like to see the article about him in today's newspaper. We had a conference with Mark's teacher. She says he has great ability and is tops. We were invited to a Halloween party tonight, but Peter had a temperature of 104.3 yesterday morning, and we were both up most of last night, so we're not going. We went to the Duff Sunday and we're meeting them in Oberlin Saturday for the football game and homecoming and dinner. They want us to go to Italy with them next. Remember Nan from our church that went to Europe? They had an audience with the Pope. Nan Gregory. Peter had a cold last week but seemed better. It may have been in his ears or throat. He's on penicillin now and seems better. The rest of us had flu shots Saturday. I had quite a reaction to it. We have a new mirror by the front entry, and the decorator came out with that lamp that I liked at the home show. Mark has his birthmark operation Friday, and the girls go to a birthday party. The Halloween is tomorrow. What excitement! Good night. Love, John, Ruth, Mark, Pamela, Patty, and Peter. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio, November 28th, 1962. Dearest Mother, I had no idea it's been so long since I've written, but you know the routine here. Patty had a fine birthday. She enjoyed your gift, but the glass on top was smashed into a million slivers. There was one satellite in it for Mark, but none in his fudge. He enjoyed his too. He had a rousing birthday party. John took the 10 boys to a Tarzan movie, and I blew up balloons with directions inside which they broke. Some mothers said the boys said it was the best party they'd attended. 4 hours. Mark had a football field on his cake. He's now enrolled in skating. Pamela is going to perform with the Puppeteers. I was quite thrilled with my modeling at the Junior Chamber of Commerce State meeting. I was happy to be asked. The JCs are under age 35, and most of the girls, 8 of us, were professional models. John said several had told him how well I did. I modeled a white cashmere outfit with suede front, silk blouse, and then a white plaid outfit with a red hat and white kid gloves, and then a gold lame and brocade with gold shoes and a mink stole. It was quite exciting, but really work, 10:30 to 5:30 with the practices. There was a dance that night. We're going to a dinner party Saturday at the Younts and dances the next 2 weekends. One is with the Whites to their dance club and a dinner party at the Garretts. I worked at nursery school yesterday. Pamela has the flu. I was washing bedding until 1 o'clock a.m. Tuesday and so to bed at 8:30 last night and just returned from the Rocky River Juniors making Christmas decorations. Such cute ideas and lovely. We went to Sandusky for Thanksgiving. Patty wants a nurse's kit. Bible stories for Mark and Pam. Peter likes cars. John needs pajamas. Love, Ruth. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio. December 6, 1962. Dearest Mother, I was so happy to hear that you too have had fine weather. After our first early snow that lasted just a day, earliest since the 1800s, we've had glorious weather, in the 60s and last Sunday down on the beach. Even my bulbs were sprouting and coming up in the garden. But today we have it ended and snow is coming. It was hard to get into the Christmas spirit with it like spring, but much easier to shop. Pam has been busy making gifts, dear child, and Mark has been trying to figure out how to make his money stretch. The girls made cookies yesterday, but they're mostly gone now. We went to a lovely dinner party last Saturday and dance this weekend. Mondays, the children go to skating lessons. Tuesday, I helped at Brownies, took Peter and Patty on the trail, and then for cocoa, cooked outdoors. Wednesday, the women's board meeting and took Peter and Patty, and today drove them all to Pam's puppetry class. Mark has gray Y. Tomorrow, ballet and the Big Brothers Christmas party. Pam, Patty, and Peter all had 24-hour flu, so lots of sheets to wash. John brought Patty home at 3 o'clock a.m. from a campout. I was up with Peter. They're all fine now. The snow is gorgeous on the dogwood. I hope there's no duty on Dad's hat. John wore his like that to Ireland. I saw your little soap for $2. Love, Ruth. 20689 Beechcliff Boulevard, Rocky River, Ohio. December 18th, 1962. Dear Mother, your Christmas parcel was at the back door yesterday. It had been opened but not touched much, and only one of the parcels inside inspected, and of course no duty. There were 5 packages in it, so I hope that our parcels to Canada get along as well. Don't they deliver them to you? We valued everything at less than 1/3, so hope any duty isn't too high. We had such a bad snowstorm last week that the children were home as the schools were closed most of the week, and I couldn't get out to shop, so John did most of it for me that I hadn't finished. Mrs. Vogler brought us a loaf of homemade bread and a big box of her own cookies. It was about $13 for babysitting for the 3 evenings over the weekend, and she didn't want to be paid. Of course, John did, but she said coming to our house is her recreation. Isn't that a nice thing to say, to look after 4 little children? We went to the symphony Saturday and the shut-in party last night. Mr. Diamond brought us a big box of Christmas things, mobiles and wrapping paper and pine cone decorations. I included some in your box. Hope you can use them. He's been cleaning our driveway and has a big Santa for the children. Pam had a brownie party today, Patty's at nursery, party tomorrow and Thursday. I have Mark's party at school since I'm the room mother to arrange. Our dinner party was at the Garretts. You went to the Schroeders with us. Meeting outside today. Merry Christmas. Love, John, Ruth, Mark, Pamela, Patty, and Peter. Now there's some letters from the children that were enclosed in the letters Ruth sent to her mother. And the first one is from Pam. Dear Grandma, thank you for the feather. it is very pretty. I gave Patty a bird. Love, Pam. And another letter from Patty. Dear Grandma, Happy Easter. We had a very nice time with Uncle Bud. Hope you have a nice time too. Mark Ray, I just had a nice time with my swing set. I had a nice time in Florida. We went to Fairyland. We had a nice time at Canada. Love, Patty. And there's another short note from Pamela. Dear Grandma, thank you for the nice twist blouse. It just fit me perfect. It was my favorite color. Love, Pamela Ray. And another short letter from, actually a postcard from Pamela. Dear Grandma and Grandpa, thank you for the nice birthday presents. It was nice to see Uncle Bud in Canada. Love, Pamela. And another short letter from Pamela. Dear Grandma, this is what I got. I like it very well. Mother gave it to me. Love, Pamela Ray. I love you. And a short note from Patricia. Dear Grandma, I hope you can come again. Love, Patty. And now we have two letters to the editor based on the original publication, and the first is from Tessa J. Delina, Quezon City, Philippines, the former secretary of Restless Educational Center. Dear Mr. Ray, once again allow me to extend my warmest greetings to you and your family. May this Christmas season bring you all the best in life. I couldn't wait to read issue number 55, and so here goes. Quite nice photos you have there. Pam's picture with her ballet class is a standout. May I commend Ruth and John for such intelligent children. A line from the August 29th, 1962 letter of Ruth to her mom caught my eye. It was very good to get your letter and pictures. You certainly look much younger than you are. We enjoyed seeing them. I just mailed a letter to my very own mom, and I wrote exactly the same lines. I guess most or all mothers in the world have this phase wherein they have reached the peak in their lives, and it is possible that they have attained self-actualization, and with this may contribute to their emotional well-being, making them feel and look young. I enjoyed reading the letters of Pam and Patty in Mark's article. Again, thank you for this wonderful issue. Sincerely yours, Tessa J. Delina, Quezon City, Philippines. And we have a letter from John S. Ray, my father and the husband, of course, of the author of these letters. Dear Editor, SFMC number 55, read and enjoyed very much. The activity level which your mother and I maintained in those long ago years is almost beyond belief. What energy, what drive! For example, the office party at home until 3 a.m., cleaned up until 5 a.m., woke up at 8:30 a.m., and read taught Sunday school. Amazing. A particularly cute story about Peter when he told his mother, "Good night, old friend," and in the morning, "Hi, old friend." Ruth's never-ending invitations to her mother to come visit us finally bore fruit when she actually came. Ruth said her mother looked better when she left than when she arrived. Keep up the good work. Love, Dad. John S. Ray, Rocky River, Ohio. To be continued. Well, that concludes today's presentation. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. God bless you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.